Live is brought to you by hiretraders.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you. Live and on relay stations throughout the world, you're watching Bruce Goldberg Live with special guests tonight. We haven't announced them yet, but anyway, this is live and we're doing it right now. So give a nice big round of applause for Bruce Goldberg. Nurse. To it. This is Goldberg Live on a Thursday night, the Thursday night late night shopping edition, live from Goldberg Manor, where the sun, it never sets. We always say that, and it doesn't ever set in here. Look, it's all bright and happening. I've got the butlers out the back there. I've got Marika out the back as well, and she said to say hello to you. Marika is my Greek cleaner, whose husband needs a GPS to navigate around her because she's a big woman. She's very big. She doesn't mind me saying that because, you know, I'm her employer. And we've got a whole stack of things happening we'd like to talk to you about tonight. And if you'd like to have a word as well to me, you can type it in the box below. We're doing this on Facebook, YouTube, Realstream, Ustream, all across the world. Whatever you want to say, just say it. This is live. Type it in the box. I'll answer you if I can. Or you might want to plug your business or whatever you want to do tonight. It's a free-for-all, as it always is, on our stream, our live stream, Goldberg Live, brought to you by Hire Tradies, where you get 3 free quotes from tradies that are near you. If you want a plumber, electrician, or a painter, or anything like that, or a handyman, just go to hiretraders.com.au and you get 3 free quotes, obligation-free. It's that easy. It's a great little service. It's fantastic. Anyway, what have you all been up to? Have you been stocking up on food ready for Good Friday, where all the shops are going to be closed? Well, most of them are anyway. Not around here. Most of them will be open. But, you know, it's something I heard today, very strange. For the first time, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but for the first time, supermarkets are allowed to open on Good Friday. But it's up to them whether they want to open. Now, obviously, they're not going to open because it's going to piss people off. But the other reason why they won't open is they don't want to pay penalty rates for Easter, for Good Friday. But they're allowed to. So if you've got a supermarket that's near you, who knows? It could be open. It's highly unlikely, but you might want to check to see if it is open because they are allowed to open this year on Good Friday. Isn't that strange? Isn't that weird? Anyway, there you go. Oh, by the way, happy April Fool's Day to everybody too. I played a few pranks on a few people today. I wonder if you did it. Did you? I mean, if you have, let us know. If you've heard of a beauty. Over the years, I've been pranked and I've played pranks on people over the years, and I could write a book probably over the years that I've been doing April Fool's Day jokes. But if you've got a good one, or if you've heard a beauty that's maybe a friend of yours or a family relation or whatever has had or done, please let us know. We'd love to hear. And give me ideas. Give me ideas for next year. I've only got 365 more days to wait, which isn't that long, really. I mean, you know, Christmas is before that. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anything you want to say, just type it in the box below and have your say. We'd love to hear from you. I've got to say hi to the lady that came up to me today whilst I was at lunch with a friend up at Vaucluse. I don't know who you were. You went by and said, "Hi, Bruce." I don't know who you were. I didn't got a glimpse of you because you walked so quickly. But hi to you. And I didn't bite your head off, right? I didn't even try to bite your head off, which I say at the end of the show that I will try to do it, but I didn't. I didn't have a chance. You were too quick for me, way too quick. And I was in the middle of eating, so I wasn't going to, get up and do that. Anyway, hello to you, whoever you were. You're a nice lady by the sounds of it. Anything else you want to say, folks, just type it in the box below and have your say. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. There's a new shop being done on the corner of Dover Road and New South Head Road. I don't know if it's going to be a coffee shop yet again. I don't know. We did put up an April Fool's Day joke that was going to be Hungry Jack's. Wouldn't it be funny if it turned out that it was Hungry Jack's that opened up? I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, can you just imagine? But anyway, I don't know what's going in there. The person, whoever's going to open there, obviously has not sat back and watched the foot trade that doesn't exist coming across the road anymore, because nobody goes to banks anymore. You don't get that foot trade anymore. Everyone does it online on their app or on the computer or on their mobile or whatever. That place has now become a dead spot coming from New South Head Road across to the other side of Dover Road. It's just dead. Maybe late in the afternoon, but by then you're closed if you're a coffee shop anyway, because all the kids are coming out of school and most of them around here close at 3:30. We all know that. But anyway, we wish them luck, whoever it is. They've got the black vinyl up, hiding the shop to hide it from us, what it's going to be. It'll be interesting to see. We've also got that new tech shop that's opened up on Dover Road at Rose Bay. That was closed tonight, actually, because I went past that. It was closed. So it's not open Thursday nights, even though it's a holiday tomorrow. But still, you'd think a new shop like that would be open on a Thursday night. Is that a bad sign? Am I smelling a fish cove happening all over again, where the hours were cut back and then finally that was it? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but we wish them luck too. They're a new shop called Hoko. They're a franchise from Brisbane. It's a Chinese-owned company, and they're a franchise from Brisbane. Anything else going on in your neck of the woods? We'd love to hear from you. Please type it in the box below and say hi. Just like somebody did. I can't see who it is, though, that said, hi, Bruce. I don't know who you are because it doesn't come up for some strange reason. You might be watching this on the Goldberg Live Facebook page instead of the Rose Bay Bondi group page. But look, we're streaming out everywhere, so it could be anybody. But hello to you, whoever you are. It's great to have you on board too. Anything else going on? Have you had any pranks played on you today during April Fool's Day? Have you done your last minute shopping? Have you got heaps of eggs? Happy Easter, by the way, to all of our friends that celebrate Easter. Happy Easter to you. Is anyone going to the Royal Easter Show? Going to do the trek out west? Why don't they bring it back to Moore Park? Do you remember when it used to be at Moore Park?
Nurse.
Ooh, we've got stuff going on here. What happened then? Who pressed that? No one. That's weird. We've got gremlins in our system. Do you remember when it used to be at Moore Park? It used to be fantastic when it was at Moore Park, and they moved it out west. But there is a Moore Park Easter, sort of like an Easter show with rides and stuff. I don't think there's an entry fee. It's not as big, obviously, and they've got show bags and stuff like that. That's been going on for a few years. They had Dodo as the sponsor a few years ago, but no longer the sponsor. So I don't know who's running that thing or who's sponsoring it, but there you go. We've got a Moore Park fun fair sort of thing going on. It's Margarita. Hello, Margarita. How are you? Welcome to the show. Let's give Margarita a round of applause. See, not everybody gets a round of applause when they say hi on Goldberg Live. Not everybody does. Only some people. Only a selected few people get a hello to you. I don't know what it is, I don't know what it is with con men and women that hang around the Dover Heights area. I don't know what it is. What attracts them to Dover Heights? What is it about Dover Heights that attracts people to Dover Heights? It's not Rose Bay, not Vaucluse, and not usually Point Piper, but Dover Heights. We've got so many things. I could write you a book. Right up until last week, what's been going on with stuff going on in Dover Heights. We've got, the obvious Melissa Caddick, and we've got Peter Foster now living up there. Up there in Dover Heights as well. And the list goes on and on and on. It is mind-boggling how many people of notoriety live in Dover Heights. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Abe Saffron used to live in Dover Heights. And so did Joe Gersh. And Joe Gersh, he owned nightclubs as well. But there's so many people, and they're all living in Dover Heights. And, Joe used to run some really successful businesses. some very successful nightclubs, rather. You might remember the Mansell Room and the Cardoma Cafe. He used to own those and run those. He used to own a building where up at the Cross. So he's a good guy, though. Joe was a really nice guy. He lived up there too. So I don't know what it is about Dover Heights. What is it? Can somebody please explain to me what is the attraction of Dover Heights for all these people? You know, you don't have to think hard to work out other people that live up at Dover Heights, right? Who I haven't even mentioned, but there's heaps. I don't know what it is, and Dover Heights has, if Melissa Caddick is considered a murder, there's 4 unsolved murders at Dover Heights, and if you want to bring North Bondi into it, which is on the border of Dover Heights where this other one took place, it's 5 murders, 5 unsolved murders. I don't get it. You don't hear about it at Bondi, you don't hear it at Rose Bay, or Vaucluse, or Parsley Bay, or Watson's Bay, or anywhere around here other than Dover Heights. I don't know. Dover Heights is a nice area. I don't get it. Can somebody please explain to me what's going on up there? Really, I don't understand. Anyway, let's move on. Anything else that's been going on, please have your say. What are you up to during Easter? What are you up to during the holiday break? What are you up to? We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what you've been doing. Come on, Margarita, you're listening to this. You're watching this. What are you doing during Easter? I'm going to just sit back and relax and have some peace and quiet. I think I need some peace and quiet. So I'm just going to be probably binging on Netflix or something or other. I don't know. I don't know. I just need... I've been flat out, actually, in the last couple of weeks doing a lot of stuff. And... yeah, it's just been absolutely flat out. That's why I haven't been on the board that much. If you haven't already noticed, it's just been absolutely flat out. Now, speaking about not being on the board, we are a little bit concerned about a certain board member called Kevin Heath. Now, Kevin has not been on our board, spoken or done anything on our board for quite a few weeks now, I noticed. And then I was at Doppio, and they're concerned too because they haven't seen him, and they didn't even know that I was going to say something to them about it. So all of us are concerned about Kevin Heath. Now, if you're wondering who Kevin Heath is, you can Google him if you want. He lives at Dover Heights too, but he is a famous ex-AFL player. And he was Cleo's first nude centerfold as a male. Okay? So this guy is pretty well known, and he's a top guy. He's a great guy. So Kevin, if you're watching this, or anyone that knows Kevin, please let us know what's going on. We'd love to hear what's going on with Kevin, if he's okay, because we don't know. We haven't heard from him, and Doppio's worried too. We're all worried because it's unusual for Kevin to just go this quiet. This is not Kevin. We don't know exactly where he lives. We've got an idea, but we don't know exactly. So if anyone knows Kevin Heath personally, please find out if he's okay, because we're all concerned, all of us. It's very unusual. It's not like him for this to be this quiet and not to be anywhere, not even to be seen anywhere. It's just bizarre, totally bizarre. Anything else on your mind, people? Just type it in the box and have your say. We'd love to hear from you. You can talk about anything tonight. I see Sushi Train still being renovated. It's still going on. The renovations are pretty big, what they've had to do. I don't know if it's going to be sideways sitting to New South Head Road or front on. I have no idea. And I don't even know the shop that's opening on Dover Road and New South Head Road at 809. I have no idea what it's going to be. Someone might try to put something different in instead of a coffee shop. I don't know. But if anyone knows, please type it in the box and have your say. Let's take a quick break and come back with lots more right after we do this. Goldberg Live is brought to you by hiretradies.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you.
Hi, I'm Simon from Simon Food Favorites, and you're watching Goldberg Live. Bruce, was that okay? Are you paying me enough money to say that? Okay, cool. See you later. Bye.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
肩に手を乗せ I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
It's Susan Von Trafsky here with the Falklands Daily. Wow, on my fourth divorce and going strong. Bird in the hand, I say, let the struggles continue, not for Jill Merriweather-Worthing on her final settlement. Congratulations. Wow, see you in Switzerland. But more importantly than that, like awaiting Botox to kick in or Valium on a hard day's night. I received an alarming text this morning from my support staff alerting me that we will not have cleaners today. Now, I have ladies coming over for lunch. How does one clean the floor? I did find this. Is that... Okay, fuck my life.
Goldberg Live is brought to you by hiretraders.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you. Hey, welcome back. It is Goldberg Live, in case you've joined us, better often being Goldberg dead, right? So I'm Goldberg Manor, where the sun, it never sets. Never, ever, ever sets. Never. Ah, dear, we're talking about all sorts of weird and wonderful things. It's an open house tonight, folks. You can say anything you like. You can talk about anything that's legal. You can say hello to me, ask a question, say anything you like. It's an open house. We'd love to hear from you. It's the late night shopping edition, Thursday night. You know, Kmart is going to open in Westfield in a few weeks' time. Actually, it's on the. I put it up on the board. I think it's the Mr. Producer. What date was it? I put it up on. I think it was the 12th. We have our producers, as usual, here from Madway Productions, giving me the right hand signals without the middle finger, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's April the 12th. They don't know either. Why am I asking you for if you don't know? You think they'd know. I mean, you know, executive producers are supposed to know everything. And I mean everything. They know Jack. I don't even, why have I even got you working here? You're supposed to know when Kmart is open. Nurse. Anyway, it is opening at Westfield, Bondi Junction soon. We think it's the 12th or the 15th or somewhere around that double figure. Anyway, we'll have two Westfields. One's enough. It's too big. We've got 2 Kmarts opening. So this will be the second Kmart. There's 2 of everything nearly at Bondi Junction. There's, like I said, on the board, there's 2 Guzman and Gomez's, one outside of Westfield, one inside. We've got 2 Boost Juice in Westfield. We've got two of nearly everything. It's just crazy. 2 Coles. Yeah, we've got Eastgate and Westfield. You'd think Woolworths would put their finger in a bit further, wouldn't you? Up at Bondi Junction. Instead of opening up these little ones everywhere. I don't know. Anyway, your guess is as good as mine. If you have anything you want to say, please type it on the board, or put it in the box below and have your say. Otherwise, I'm getting out of here because I think everybody's away. Have you gone away for Easter? Are you going away? What are you up to over Easter? We'd love to hear from you. Let us know. By the way, that was the new Vaucluse Daily that we played after the ad, just coming out of the ad break there, which they drop every once or twice a week or whatever it is. Hard to keep up with them because they're busy girls, the Vaucluse Daily girls. They're very busy socialites, those girls. They really are. They really are. Anything else you want to say, folks? It seems like it's a very quiet night tonight because it's the late night shopping edition and it's the day before a public holiday. Look, I'm going to get out of here because there's not much more to talk about, really. I can go around in circles and be OCD and repeat, but I won't. I won't drive you mad. Anyway, if you see me in the street, come up and say hi. Other people are doing it, but I won't bite your head off, but I'll try to. Good night. You've just been watching Goldberg Live, brought to you by hiretraders.com.au. Nurse. Sway's presentation, darling.
Pico, 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 da lo.